day you should drink about 8 glasses of water. So how does it help the ladies going through puberty? Okay, so the benefits is enriched blood, reduce this dysmenorrhea. Period pain, we have a lot of testimony, including this one, as you can see here, where they have period pain, and after taking this LD Venus, the period pain has disappeared. And I myself suffered from this period pain, and when I consume this LD Venus regularly, even when I paid my period came, I didn't know. Before this, I have to take painkiller every month. I had to take paracetamol 2 tablets every month until I come into Alkan. That's how wonderful this product is. Okay, so this is, make sure you give it to your teenage daughter, help them to not go through the suffering of period pain. Okay, next one is, okay, once we reach 18 to 45 years of maturity, so LD Venus will help regulate endocrine system, enrich the blood, nourishes yin, to regain your pre-pregnancy health and promote blood circulation. So we have a lot of testimony. You can find all this testimony in our smart e-library, okay? So excessive and smelly leukorrhea, which is white discharge, also has benefited from LD Venus. And this one, menstrual cycle restored. Menstruals only arrive once in 3 months. Stop with LD Venus. Another one, improve menstrual problem, dependent on medication for 4 years to relieve discomfort of menstrual pain. This is the suffering. She's only 26 years old. Another one, 21 years old, admitted into hospital for unbearable menstrual pain. Can you imagine? I think nowadays people are more open-minded, but during my days, we are very embarrassed. We don't even want to let our classmates know that we are having our period. You know, that's how embarrassed we are about this thing. Okay, another one is varicose vein and weight gain. See, weight gain is sometimes it's because of our imbalanced hormone. Another one here, my weight shot up due to hormone imbalance. I also solved with LD Venus. And another one is this one, Rosaniza also. Okay, I know her. She used to be quite overweight, but she actually slimmed down after taking this 2 bottles of LD Venus every day. Okay, now next is postnatal care. So the first 40 days after delivery is very, very important for a lady, okay, to take care of herself so that to avoid future problems. So we also have a lot of testimonies, some from Smart E-Library. So irregular endocrine system, strengthen the uterus and vaginal muscle, help to discharge lochia, strengthen immune system, help to enhance the recovery of the uterus. So very, very important. I have some of my customers after delivery, you know, the wind, they have to wait for the wind to come out, you know. So if the wind doesn't come out, they cannot be discharged. So they feel very, very comfortable after taking LD Venus, and most of them take up to 2 to 3 bottles. So some people say, hey, this LD Venus is very heaty. How can a woman take up to 3? So I go and ask my mother, you know, because she said after delivery, the body actually is very cold. So that's why you can take up to 3 bottles of this LD Venus to warm up the womb, and so that all the blood clot will come up. And if you are breastfeeding, actually LD Venus is very safe, even though you are breastfeeding. So take note of that one. So we have some testimony. Happy to be pregnant, 29 years old. I successfully conceived without needing IVF. IVF is very, very expensive. Okay. Happy to be pregnant, 34 years old, blessed with twins. Before that, her menses was irregular after giving birth to her first child. Yeah. So now after taking LD Venus, she conceived and blessed with twins. So anybody who wants twins, like my upline PCM, so you might be able to have twins. I don't know, but you have to make yourself healthy first. Okay, postpartum care, another one. This one is a doctor, 34 years old. Breast milk production increased, healthier and more energetic after delivery. So this is what we want, right? Another one is uterine prolapse, urine involuntary leak whenever I cough or sneeze. Also, okay, soft with LD Venus. Another one is postpartum problem, 30 years old, serious vaginal tear and uterine wall couldn't fully contract. So she had a natural delivery, but was left with a very serious vaginal tear and severe pain. You can imagine how it affects her relationship. Another one is 33 years old. This one is my feminine problem has become my feminine joy. Also, she had irregular menses, heavy discharge, difficulty conceiving. She took 4 bottles of antiretroviral herbs for 1 month. So you can increase how many bottles you take according to your need. Okay, later I have some more testimonies to show you. Okay, menopause stage, menopause 45 years and above. How does eldervenous help? Regulate endocrine system, nourishes liver and kidney, help to reduce vaginal laxity and dryness, restore inner energy, deficiency in spleen. Bear in mind, if a woman is around 45 to 50 years old and you still have a husband, the husband is not going through his menopause yet. So you have to take care of yourself. So this is another testimony, 52 years old. She experienced what? Hot flushes and all that, night sweats. So it made difficult to sleep at night and become irritable very, very easily. So she consumed eldervenous. Okay, some more here. Okay, irregular menses during menopause. So you can see after 3 months, menstrual cycle became normal. I have one testimony. In Sanakan. This lady, she was 55 years old, 55 years old, and she later on she told me that actually her menses has stopped when she started taking eldervenous. Okay, she still has a husband. Okay, she's 55, husband is older than her, and when she started taking eldervenous, her period actually came back. You know, she was so surprised. So, but then I told her, is this a good news or a bad news? I said, it's supposed to be a good news because that means your hormone is back to normal. Moreover, you still have your husband, I said, so it makes you younger. So she smiled at me. So obviously it's a good news. Another one is insomnia caused by menopause at 55, started experiencing menopausal symptoms, insomnia, fatigue, feels so much weaker. So she took 1 bottle every day. Okay, another one is prolonged menstrual flow and irregular menses during menopause. So she went through surgery when delivering all of her 5 children, then started menopause, menses become longer and become irregular. Okay, so the body became weak and she is taking 2 bottles daily. So those are some of the testimony from Smart E-Library. Now I'm going to share with you this testimony from my downline. This is MCCM Judaria. So as an only child, Judaria wanted a family with a few children, but she has some problem. She has acne, she had constipation, she had this dysmenorrhea painful period, and also endometriosis. When I know her, okay, she was still single. And you know, when she got her period pain, you know what she would do? She worked as a receptionist in a private company. So when her period came, she will actually go underneath the table. She'll crush underneath the table. And when the phone rings, because she's a receptionist, her hand will go up to the table to grab the receiver, and she will talk underneath the table because she had to like squat down and squeeze her body so that she can stand the period pain. Okay, then when she got married, what was the problem? She was not able to conceive even after 2 years. So being a single child, she really wanted a family. So when she went for a routine checkup, her gynae told her that she has endometriosis all over her ovary area, uterus area there. And then she asked me, can I just take Alkan product? I said, since your doctor said that there's too many of the endometriosis, why not you go for surgery first, remove those cysts, then you consume product. So after surgery, to remove the endometriosis, the doctor warned, okay, that the cysts will grow back within 1 year or less. Okay, 1 year or less, it will grow back. And I have other friends who had endometriosis, who had gone through 11 times surgery. So it is very, very likely to recur. But Ju consumed 2 bottles of eldervenous per day, and she was able to have 3 children. Now her eldest, you can see she has 2 sons and 1 daughter. Her eldest is already 13 years old. And then 2 years ago, I actually forced her to go for a checkup. I said, make sure that the cyst doesn't grow back. She went for a scan and the doctor said there is no cyst. Imagine it didn't grow back because she continuously taking eldervenous. So this is our Judaria. Okay, another testimony I have is on prolapse uterus. This is Ivy. So Ivy, she's a mother of 5. She's about 40 plus, I think now. And she was gifted 3 bottles of eldervenous by a friend. So she was very, very skeptical actually, but she tried out 1 bottle. And what happened, within a few hours, she felt a strong abdominal contraction because she had given birth 5 times, right? So actually she had prolapse, but she never tell us. So her contraction lasted more than 12 hours. And on the second day, she didn't feel the pain anymore. The fact is she had what? Urinary incontinence and prolapsed uterus. So she normally cannot jump up and down. Otherwise, she will feel pain in the lower abdomen. And then with that 3 bottles of venous gifted to her, she took it. Her problems were solved. She later realized she could jump without problem. And she reported to us, she felt vaginal wall has tightened. 50 cents became 5 cents. So here she was promoting LD venous excitedly via FB Live. So this is one very, very wonderful testimony. Okay, another one, this is, I'm not going to name who this person is. This is a leukorrhea testimony, which is unpleasant discharge, okay? So this lady, when she gave me this testimony, she was in her 20s. Now she's married with children, okay? So she was experienced a chronic leukorrhea. It started after she was involved in a car accident a few years back. So maybe the impact caused her prolapsed uterus without her knowing it. So she said the discharge started as white color, but became so bad that it will fall off like tofu in the toilet. Can you imagine that? So she went to the doctor prescribed her antibiotic, but things became worse after she finished the antibiotic. The discharge turned yellow, greenish, then brownish with unpleasant odor. She had to bring a few extra panties to work. During those times, we didn't, panty liner were not so popular yet. So the odor was so bad, she even feared that her colleagues may be able to smell it. So she took LD venous, all her problems were solved within 2 months. So this is a very, very wonderful testimony. And I like another testimony from Kelantan. This is Anis Azura. Okay, so a lot of ladies out there, we love to look younger, even though we have no children. So Anis Azura have given birth to 7 kids and 1 more coming soon. So at the age of 26, look at her. At the age of 26, actually, she looked older than she is now. Now she looks even more younger at 40. She had hormonal problem, dull skin, fatigue, bad temper, sensitive, irregular menstruation, and no self-confidence. But now she looks so cheerful. She has a radiant skin. She is energetic, regular menstruation, and self-confidence. So she is able to conceive for the 8th time. Okay, so let's wait for her testimony after she delivers her baby. So there's wonderful news for all the ladies out there. And for the guys, okay, for the guys, you have to buy this for your partner, for your wife, or you can buy this for your mother or for your sister. We do have these 2 most popular testimony. Okay, this the upper testimony here, this guy, because the wife has gone through menopause and he is quite elderly. He doesn't sleep with the wife anymore. The wife will sleep with the grandchildren. But after taking LD venous, now he said he is not going to sleep apart from the wife. Okay, and the second testimony is a guy who was introduced LD venous by his colleague. The colleague, a lady, said, "Why don't you service your wife?" Service. And he laughed. He said, "You think my wife is a car that I need to send her for service?" But the friend said, "Give your wife this one, it will help your wife." So he gave it to the wife and he was surprised with the result. Okay, so guys out there, okay, if you already have a wife, make sure you buy this for your wife. Okay, so these are some of the gifts that a husband can give to the wife. So we have a lot of promotion, but unfortunately, this promotion will end, I think 2 more days. Today is 29th, 30th, and 1st. 2 more days, yeah, until October 1st. And you also will be entitled to get extra token, okay, the lower part here. So 13 bottles of LD venous, free 2 bottles. If you want to take more, I suggest that you get the largest package because this one is approximately 15 months supply if you take 1 bottle per day. For normal days, 1 bottle per day. During period, during pregnancy, you stop. But if you have more problem, let's say you have leukorrhea, you have white discharge, you have period pain, you may take 2 per day or even more. If after childbirth, for example, you can take 3. Okay, so this is the cheapest one and you can opt for easy pay as well. Second is 931. Okay, this is approximately a 10-month supply, and you also will be entitled for this heart-to-heart token here at 2 ringgit. Another promotion is about 5-month supplies, 5 boxes of Eldivenus, free spirulina, and you can also be entitled to get this token at 1 ringgit. Another one is 3 bottles for approximately 3 months supply with the free EPA fish oil. Also, you'll be entitled for this token at 1 ringgit only. So hurry, okay, no need to rush after that. You can just text your upline or the stockist. Okay, so these are some of the distributors and customers who went to buy lots of this Eldivenus because this is such a wonderful product, and it will really help the whole family, all the ladies out there. Guys, you can try 1 sip, but don't take it, okay? This is especially for the ladies, okay? So from grandmother, okay, mother, teenage daughter, as long as your daughter is already is puberty, in puberty years, they can take this on already, okay? So that's all my sharing for today. Okay, good luck, and I wish you health and beauty throughout your years. Okay, thank you.